You are trespassing. Get out of the cabin now, or I'm calling the police." Those were the exact words she screamed, shattering the calm of the lake and sending birds fleeing from the branches. She didn't knock or inquire. She barreled onto my porch, face beet red, chest heaving like a bellows. Her pumps gouged the soggy lawn, but she pressed on, voice booming through the woods. "I'm the president of this HOA," she roared, "and you are not permitted here." I lounged in my ancient maple rocker, sipping steaming coffee, unmoved. I locked eyes with her, as tranquil as the rippling water at my back, because this wasn't merely my spot. I owned the entire valley, and she was utterly blind to it. Before I could respond, she punched 911 into her phone, striding my steps while spinning lies to the dispatcher. "An old squatter's back in the lakeside cabin. Yes, community property. He's hostile. I'm terrified for my safety." Fear? Hardly. She was the epitome of entitlement, the sort that steamrolls facts, spots a lone elder in a simple home, and demands expulsion. Cops arrived in 8 minutes, lights flashing mute. Officer Grant eyed the chaos. The newbie, Officer Mitchell, seemed perplexed. As they neared, I stood leisurely, drew a crisp paper from my vest, and proffered it like a talisman. But before ID requests, the ground shuddered, a guttural roar echoing like an earthquake's whisper. It swelled, freezing all. She stopped screeching. Officers tensed. I turned to the forest fringe. That was the dawn of my long-brewed plan, one sparking fierce debates on property tyranny versus vigilante justice. But let's rewind. I'm James Harlan, 64, retired, hooked on serenity. Bought this lakeside haven 32 years ago, when it was raw wilds, bogs, evergreens, crude shanties. No chains, no spas, just critters and quiet. Dirt was a steal. Neighbors jeered as I claimed 8 vacant parcels by the shore. But I craved sanctuary, not soil. My wife, Margaret, vowed the lake soothed her. She fought lymphoma, escapes here, sun warming her skin, breezes lifting her spirits, stalled her suffering. She named it Divine Deck. Post her passing, I rooted full-time. The 911 caller? Evelyn, dubbed Karen for her despotic grip on Oak Ridge HOA. She rules with fines, outlawed feeders for rodent riots, penalized rustic posts, nixed a family's banner sans stamp. Luxury retreats bloomed opposition. My leased turf she annexed them mentally. My modest shack clashed with their mirrored mansions and steam rooms. She snapped. Ignorant, I'd enabled those builds, piped the grids, shaped zoning votes. Enter Mia, 29, solo mom renting across from me. Double shifts. Her kid, Joey, fishes fanatic. Spied his stickline once, gifted a pole, tutored the throw. Karen loathed idealed at Joey for marring her zen ripples. Mia's payments? Mine, secret. They bankroll Margaret's grant at the tech school. Friction built, I shunned drama. But cops? Line crossed. After deeds flashed, rumble peaked. Digger? Mitchell asked, scanning trees. Karen pivoted. Who's desecrating our grounds? I finished my brew. Not yours, ma'am. Bewilderment hit as bulldozers, lifts surged like conquerors. She deemed the meadow preserved. I'd rezoned it covertly. Not hate, a raw lesson in decency, boundaries, ownership's sting, igniting online firestorms over HOA overreaches ethics. Karen lunged at the foreman, my vet pal Gus from bids. She smacked his cap, cease. HOA chief, off limits. Gus waved charts. Rezoned, lady. Greenlit. Her circuits fried. I sauntered over. Mix UPU figured me outcast. Squatter, she barked. Pre-HOA, I replied. Snapped up borders at city's silent sale. Denial twisted to rage. Vindictive ruin. 3 years prior. Boomtown surge. Values soared. Builders salivated. HOA birthed for harmony. Euphemism for iron rule. Tickets for pedals, doodles, nets. Invaded my realm with plaques, seats. I petitioned, addressed, council snubbed. Thus, stealth buys, perimeters, pastures, conduit rights. Diggers bared antique tubes. Gus, severing blacks out, HOA north. Go, I said. Glows winked out. Jets sputtered. Hall hushed. Karen, fiend. I dialed. Next phase. Haulers dumped timbers, barriers. Crews raised dividers tracing true lines. Karen grabbed a jacket. What wall? Your real confines. By sunrise, palisades encircled, plaques screamed, "Private, James Harlan." Dwellers gaped, frenzied. 7:20, Karen herded suits to my threshold. Convene immediately. Mia dropped scones, Joey poll ready. Karen, unlawful barriers. Mia, his turf. Bombshell, landlord, maintainer, patron. To the raised plot. Edifice on leased loam, tormented leases, whimsical penalties. Taste enclosure. Harold, cashier, demands. Zipmere echo. Whispers rose, paths erased, byways flowered my plots. Pleads flooded, I paused. Dawn note via Mia. Karen's poise, suits brewing. Then rock crashed my pain. Mia shrieked, Joey dashed. Karen surfaced, unhinged, despot. No mastery over us. Taped, it exploded. HOA tyrant assaults aged proprietor. Upper mounted. Crisis assembly. Harold summoned me. Entered. Hush. Karen. Unscheduled. Masses his voice. Preceded HOA. Acquired environs piecemeal, lawfully. Barriers? Your cages reflected. Inhales. Constructing? Communal archive greatest tomes, Grove. For Margaret. Tide turned. Cheers, Karen doubts. She hissed calls, schema expel. Days. Halt order pachytermin allegations. Pathetic grasp. Conferred lawyer Brenda. Flimsy. Rebut. Scribe Ryan quizzed. Compassion trumps command. Peace. Shack savior versus. Association. Oppressor. Megaviral. Mayor Susan Hayes allied funding. Karen's shun James. Edict find chats boom arranged. Folks swarmed with treats, shelves. County scrutinized conduits. I tendered flawless files. Checker. Line defunct. Mayor. Municipal aid. Karen boiled. Sabotage. Mayor. You've eroded unity. Nightfall. Sparks danced at build site. I host. Kin rallied pails, pond halls. Quelled. Karen emerged. Faux dismay. Calamity omen. Harold charged. She rebuffed. I brandished stick. Lenses nabbed your fuel trek. Bought you fratted. Cuffs. Blaze. Plot. Peril. Association. Axed her. Helpers restored. Quarters on. Archive debuted volumes free. Sans tolls. Joey mini-curator. Mia. Triumph. Ours. Benevolence endures infernos. Bearing association. Excesses vileness stoking heated clashes on entitlements. Regs. Reprisals murky ethics.